Hey there, so today we have another review. This is a cool one. This is from Distill Brewery, and they're out of Normal, Illinois. I think I knew that. This is made with Sucker Punch pickle brine. So I guess Sucker Punch is a local pickle maker, possibly. Dill Pickle Sour Beer. Really excited. I did the Martin House Sour, which is absolutely crazy. It's a goza made with pickle brine and coriander, 5.2%, blah, blah. Very excited. I love their black cans, as you can see. Black can, right? See that black can with the kind of like a matte label that they put on there. So this is not actually a printed label. So they have a bunch of black labels that have, or black cans with the distill on there, and they put a matte kind of really nice label. So it's actually pretty good. I like the design on this guy. Very curious to see how this turns out. The Martin House beer was quite enlightening. That was the first beer I had from Martin House. One of the Yeah, like one of the first beers I had after taking the tasting exam for the master's advanced Cicerone exam. But yeah, very curious how this beer turns out. So it definitely looks like a goza. Maybe get a little bit of like green hue to it. I mean, obviously these pickle brines, so some kind of like cucumber extract onto the color, but really nice kind of straw color, hazy for days, wonderful white head. Wow. Okay, so. Yeah, garlicky. This smells vastly different from the Martin House, or not vastly, but like maybe I have a better glass, but this one is so much more garlicky. It's insane. It's very, very garlicky. Obviously, the other beer, the Martin House beer, sort of just smelled like a vat of pickles. This smells like a vat of pickles, but like, roll me here. You definitely get like a lavender floral element from the coriander, which I guess Martin House like was noticeable. And it's definitely sour, but it's so garlicky. It's like vampire scare and garlicky. Unfortunately, I had this a little too warm. I got into my beer fridge. Unfortunately, this guy's like not really quite for goza temperature, more for like IPA, porter, stout, blah blah temperature. And it's like okay temp, like it's chilled, but like not cold. But this beer, oh yeah. The thing I like about this beer is that I think I like it more than the Martin House. Why? First off, I just noticed there's more carb to the beer. For some reason, I don't know why. Maybe they poured a shaker pint, didn't really present the beer well. This just feels like there's more carb to it. That beer for me was sort of like no head, and obviously this head just like completely went away. But here you get a little bit of head, and in general, this beer has definitely more complexity. The brine and the pickle flavor is so much more complex. There, it was just like straight pickle and sour. Here, you get so much garlic. You get like the complexity of a tasty brine, right? Like sometimes you can get like a bread and butter pickle or even like a dill pickle, where it's just straight flavor. Here, it tastes like an artisanal pickle that you pick from a farmer's market or something for make at home, where there's more than just like a vinegar flavor. There's tons of like dill, garlic. Like those are dominant notes that the Martin House was not doing. The other fun thing about this beer is that it has carb to it. The Martin House beer for me, like I don't know how it's poured, maybe improper service or improper like carbonation. It didn't taste like beer. It didn't have like carbonation to it. Like here, you actually get lively carbonation to it, where it just the Martin House beer sort of tastes like you're just drinking straight pickle juice with like 10%, 20% beer in here. Here it's like, oh, it's very pickly, but it's carb like beer. Like that's a huge, experience difference, right? Like flat beer versus carb beer is like a vastly different thing. Like if you've ever had like a house party or something and ever tried like flat, like Budweiser, they're just sitting on the counter the next day, like absolutely disgusting. Not only because it's not cold, but like the flatness is so bad. This beer is so garlicky, intense garlic, intensely garlicky. I want to say I can taste the lavender thing here or the coriander kind of thing, but not really. Um, if you like garlic, I'd recommend this one. I like garlic, but like unfortunately, like I have like a gene that just makes me smell like garlic, so unfortunately that might be a problem for me tomorrow. But thankfully, I don't have to work. It's very tasty. This is way better than the Martin House one. I find there's a little bit more of like a fluffier mouthfeel, a little bit more like crackery malt thing that happens makes it taste more like beer. More garlic, more complexity, not just straight vinegar. I taste a lot of flavors more than just vinegar. And then the other thing is the carbonation. Like, again, it carries the same way that it literally tastes like you're drinking pickle juice, but this one just tastes more complex and a little bit more like beer. And for me, that's way more complexity, way more enjoyable than just drinking straight pickle juice. Because you can drink a pickleback whenever, but to make it a beer is a different experience. But this is very pickly, so they definitely executed well, just like the Martin House. These beers are weird. I'll probably finish this can, which is fine. Like, the beer is that drinkable. I don't think I finished the Martin House one. But this is taste here. It's dry, which is nice, and clean. And I think the salinity of the Goza helps. And I guess I've ever seen there's just little. I bet there's enough salinity in the pickle brine itself. But this beer is way more enjoyable. The other one just straight up tastes like pickle juice. This one tastes a little bit more. You know what? I give so much benefit to novelty. It's so garlicky though. You better like garlic. They should say they should really say dill garlic pickle sour, because like obviously like there's gonna be some garlic in other pickle recipes, but this is so garlicky. Like, the dill's definitely there. It's familiar, but the garlic is so dominant. So it's like dill garlic pickle. Um, hmm. Honestly, I like it. It's a weird experience, but it's so much more fun than the Martin House beer. I don't know why. Right, I sort of explained to you why. Yeah, this is just fun beer. Like, it's one of the weirdest beers I've ever had, but still enjoyable. 92 dill pickle sour from Distill. This is the best pickle beer on the market, from what I understand, from at least what I've tried. Then again, I tried like a few of the I tried a few of them from Martin House, and Martin House is way more famous for pickle beer than Distill, from what I understand. So you let me know. But if you like pickles, this is fun as hell. This is very tasty. It is one of the weirdest things you're ever gonna try. But to combine flavors of pickle and beer, 92. It's very delicious. I don't know what to say. You better like pickles and garlic. Cheers later.